let's do this. I did not get my days off like I planned it. Still got the slimes done, which is definitely a relief. I know it was like I only had one left to do. Actually, I had two left to do, but one I just needed to color. Took my time with the last one, and yeah, very special. Did a very special thing and a tribute to Grandpa, and they're still at radio silence with me. So I don't know, maybe they have me muted. There was something that happened a little bit ago, after this year started, when I already had them slated to be the last one, and we've been kind of like, strange is probably closest to what it was going on. We just really weren't connecting anymore. They put out a I will follow people, and I noticed that they weren't following me on Twitch, and it could just very well be an oversight that they're still following me on Twitter. I don't know. But I did I sent out follow me, and they never did. Like I said, I think I might be muted. I don't know what happened, and I've lost a lot of people, so it's not a huge surprise. Grandpa is from, my first fan art was drawn by Grandpa, so that tells you that Grandpa's from the beginning. From the very, right at the start, beginning of this whole thing. I remember when Grandpa had no followers and was just starting out. I have been very outspoken, especially not against, but about VTuber supporters and how I don't understand them, and it seems that they're not very supportive. Grandpa is one of the VTuber supporters, and they might have taken offense to what I've said. Like I said, I just call it like I see it. This isn't like, and doing things like not adhering to supporting in my book. For me, they might be very supportive for other people, but being supportive for me, I don't see any of it. So why do you think would be weakening my position about VTuber supporters? There are a few VTuber supporters that have actually no, they stopped being VTuber supporters. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I'm could be one of the reasons why, because I'm outspoken in that way. They were with me when I got suspended. It did come out that my suspension was against the LGBT community, and they are part of the LGBT community. There are still members in the community that don't even know I would be classified as queer. I don't like labels. It's one of the things. It is what got me in trouble. It's because I don't label myself. I don't label myself as straight. I don't label myself as queer. I don't label myself as gay or bisexual. I'm just one of these people that just does not like labels, and because I don't like labels, it's what sparked the anti. If you're not with us the way we want you to be with us, then you're against us. Is the attitude that they took. I mean, I want you to know the person who had to basically forcefully apologize to me did a non-apology. They blamed. You don't blame the person you're apologizing to for your freaking horrible actions. And maybe thank God I was in better shape. I mean, I do know people who have lost their accounts. I'm trying to think if any of them were partners that I know. There might be people who are partners that have lost their accounts and had to start over. And after they started over, it's like, and they started at a better place. They got to affiliate and stuff like that super fast. I got to affiliate super fast. When I came back, mind you, I was only a streamer for 6 days, but I had my account for months and months and months. QOP account I had for months and months. I already had well over 50 people following me. By the time I started streaming, I had 200 people. I had a very active streams. I did at the time I was not affiliate, so I was following all the rules. There are stringent rules for affiliates. I never broke any of the rules. I didn't break any of the rules of being a non-affiliate, and I've not even broken the rules of being an affiliate. The Twitch algorithm or their freaking bots or whatever it was that singled me out as the complaint came in about me, that they decided to make an example of me. I guess they thought this was a slam dunk, in their favor, and that they can show that they are supportive of the LGBT community. And I became a victim of it, and I fucking hate being a victim. I never once wanted to be a victim. I never even, this is the problem I've had with this whole thing since the beginning. I don't like being victimized. It's the reason why I hate bullies. I see the person who did this to me as a bully. It is and I know I've talked about this. I'm probably going to talk about this again a million more times. But the only reason I'm dredging all this stuff up is because part of the LGBT community, I was, suspended for attacking the LGBT community. And it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter if I'm found not guilty, or if even Twitch apologizing to me. The stain is there, and people might think that I'm still not queer friendly. It's acceptance. I accept people for who they are. I love people for who they are. I love when they're able to express that. I don't think people should hide who they are. And it's people like say, well, I'm a bully, and it's like, that's not who you are. How you interact with other people, or what you take from other people, is not who you are. It's who you are to them, but it's not who you are. Who you are does not have any interaction with another person. You can be dropped on an island and you will still be who you are, no matter what. That's the person that you have to find out. And yeah, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to do. I love the community because it allows people to express it, to have an avenue to explore, because they might find that's where they are. That's who they are. And they might find that that's not who they are. I mean, it does not... Nothing says that once you're... once you come out as homosexual, that you can't say, I guess I'm not really homosexual. There's nothing that says that you don't have to be homosexual. Now, as far as people hating homosexuals and being homophobic, I don't know what it is going on within them, but that is not who they are. Hatred is not, even self-hatred is not who you are. And people don't even understand how unique it is, how special it is, how fantastic it is, and only a few times in my life. And I'll even include my own exploration into this. Only a few times in my life. It's not a lot. It doesn't happen all the time. There are people that think that they've showed me who they are, and they haven't. Just fine. It's a journey. But only a very few people have actually showed me who they are. And it's funny because most of them are afraid that I would not accept them. Because they're so used to putting expectation, they so have the, I want to meet other people's expectations, that it's really difficult for them to find out who they are. And Grandpa is no different. I adore Grandpa for exploring who they are. I adore it. I think it's fantastic. I wish I was more a part of it. I wish whatever happened between us. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if something happened between us. And it might be nothing. It might just be my own, like, oh, this is where we're at. Basically bullshit. It's, you know, I could, this could all be in my head. But the reason I brought up the freaking suspension is because that paranoia permeates within everything that I do. It sucks, and I hate it, and I've been fighting against it. It's the reason why I did 1,000 slimes. Because I'm fighting against that. It's difficult. I struggle. I'm struggling with this because of it. I worry that I was hoping that I would get past the suspension and I would be done with it forever, and I still haven't been able to get past it. I thought having a Twitch account would bring me closer to having a community and where I can let go of what happened. The Q Hope username is gone. It doesn't exist anymore, and most people even watching this don't even know me as that. And I've met hundreds, if not thousands, of people as Q Hope. This account was Q Hope. I had somebody actually make up a fake account. They used my real name under Q Bean, and I knew that it was made up because of that. Because this account wasn't Q Bean. I just recently, here I'm saying recently, last year I changed it to Q Bean. I just have the Q Bean for 1 year. I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary. And I didn't go changing everything all at once. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's painful, but Grandpa's part of what happened. Grandpa saw it all happening. I was actually in connection with Grandpa when this all was happening, and when I thought it was because of my lifeguard PGP. Which it wasn't. I didn't know. Like I said, they left me in the complete and total dark until they wanted to press charges against me. And that was after the suspension was over. People don't realize that. I was already back and able to Twitch stream, and they were pressing charges against me. Yeah, and I had to stream for 7 days again. And I was already hemorrhaging followers. I had a lot of followers that were following me originally that stopped following me by the time the new year happened. it's painful. I there's no weird fans or buts about it. It's definitely painful. So like I said, I don't know. I don't know what the real story is. Grandpa would have to answer that for himself. Like I said, it could be nothing. It could just be freaking everything in my head. But I have 1,000 people that have all responded to their slimes, and my last one, the one I dedicated this whole thing to, has not responded yet. And who knows? They might not have even seen it yet. It might not even come up yet. But I think I'm muted, and if I am muted, by them, then they're never going to see it. And it is what it is. I still adore them. I can't. That's not going to change. And they don't owe me. They don't owe me an explanation. I mean, nobody's forced. You're not forced to be. We're not forced to be friends here. And I have, like I said, there's over, maybe probably close to 1,000 people that I have zero contact with anymore. And some of them are very upfront about the fact that, I hurt them. When I didn't handle the suspension well at all. I didn't handle anything at all. I wanted to go, tell Twitch to go fuck itself. And I was not happy with any of that stuff. And moving forward, I did not think I was going to move forward with Twitch. I was kind of goofing. I say cool beans all the time. Somebody has called the Q Gremlin a little bean. And that is how Q Bean became, in existence. Because it's not my model. That little yellow gremlin is not my freaking model. But it is what it is. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing. If you watch this video all the way to this point, if you could write cool beans in the comments below, that would be absolutely cool beans. And as always, take care. All right? And I'll probably see you tomorrow.